This.
I don't know how to begin.
You're gonna have to start at some point.
Okay, fine. I'm just not gonna look at your face, and then I'll speak. Okay, so hi guys, and welcome back to episode 5 of Spill the Chai by KCL Hindu Society. Thank you so much for tuning in and listening. And I'm gonna say sorry right now because we've talked for 3 hours and I'm not joking. So I don't know if I feel like this episode's gonna be a long one. So
It will be. You're welcome, guys. We know you wanted an extra special episode. Please listen to our voices.
No, so many people have been nagging me to edit another episode, and I've literally been putting it off for so long.
So this is why it's an extra special one, and this is why it's like double the episode, basically. You asked, we delivered.
You waited so many months, you got double the episode length. I know the perfect way to solve this.
Have you ever been called a coconut?
Yeah.
You can't say that, you'll bait the person out.
They're alright.
So would she spin you in the middle of the road?
Cheese one or the paneer dosa? Why is that an insult?
There's a bit of cheeky advertising to all the guys out there.
Why are you speaking to boys? Focus on your education.
Wait a minute, do I know you? And she's like, no, you don't.
That's exactly what a cool Masi would do. I can't cop it. I'm sorry, man.
And literally, I was gonna faint.
You should go out and live your life.
I think that's good.
Okay.
That's good.
In today's episode, we're joined by Ilina.
Hello.
And me.
We're joined by Ilina and me.
Oops,
Great.
Sorry. So, Ilina, how are you today?
I'm good, thank you. I thought you'd never introduce me.
I'm sorry, I have the giggles.
Apparently I gave Dhra the giggles, everyone.
She really did. Like, I looked at her face and I just started laughing.
I think we accidentally twinned. But that's a whole nother story. We're just in that Masi sink.
Which gives you a hint to what we're going to be talking about in today's episode. I'm sure you wouldn't have expected us to come this far because we had, I think, like a 6-month-long break. But we're back now. And we're here to spill some tea. So we really just wanted like a chill, relaxed podcast for the end of the year. And we haven't really planned much for this. So Ilina, tell us what we're going to be doing in today's episode.
Oh, that was a good one,
I know.
Nice
What
segue.
can I say, Pro?
Everyone, due to popular demand, we know you guys really like the FaceTime failed.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Did you stop recording?
No. I got that record. I just started talking again and I just went, FaceTime failed.
I'm going to keep that.
That is so funny. Okay, so anyway, as I was rudely interrupted by my Wi-Fi, due to popular demand, we know that you guys really like the Ask the Masi segment. So why not do a whole podcast episode with us answering some of your questions? And that's what we'll be doing. And then at the end, as you guys might have seen, we did a Instagram poll. And just before we begin, we just want to say thank you so much for getting involved. We honestly thought we'd have to make up the questions, didn't we, Dhra?
Yeah, we fully did. But if you haven't already, check out our Instagram at KCL Hindu Sock.
Hashtag Kinders at home. Hashtag Dhra Gandhi. Hashtag Dhra's Digital.
Slight plug there. But yeah, so we'll be posting a lot of new polls, hopefully, in the future. I don't really know what we're going to be doing. But, there's always something to be interacting with.
And obviously, everyone, I just want to say, please follow at Dhra's Digital.
No, why?
As well, since we're plugging at KCL Hindu Sock, it is Dhra's amazing account, full of digital stuff, if you didn't know already.
Stop. No. None of that. Okay. Anyways, fun fact, Ilina is actually my Masi. I don't know if anyone knew. I mean, the people who know do know. Like, my mum knows.
They swear your mum knows.
My mum knows.
The cool Masi.
Yeah. So, basically, whenever I need advice about literally anything, I talk to Ilina about this. So, she's basically my Masi. And for another inside joke, which you will not be knowing because I do not want to tell you. And
manners, Dhra, where's your manners?
Okay. Yeah, so today we're going to be answering some of your questions. Oh, wait, disclaimer. Everything we say is not 100% accurate. If we do say something wrong, then I'm sorry, but that's just
Yeah.
our opinion. And we are just trying to advise you as best as we can.
Yeah. Some of this advice hopefully is good. But I mean, last time I told someone to go full girl FBI. So.
As in, like, we give it good advice, but it might not always be the right thing for you. So just be careful.
Yeah.
Take it with a
Pinch of namak.
or pinch of sugar, as we put in the tea. Pinch of masala. Yeah. Okay, that's it. Okay, carry on.
Yes, the first one, you should know this, Dara. I'm going to be very upset if you don't. How do you make the perfect cup of cha?
Of cha. Mate, we established this the first episode. I don't drink tea.
Oh, so she's on Spill the Chai.
Yeah. So I'll just throw that straight back to you. How do you make a good cup of tea?
Well, everyone, if you don't mind me saying, during COVID times, you obviously have to have a bit more spice in your tea. So, obviously, everyone has different ways, and this is a bit of a fusion of Gujarati and Punjabi. Basically, we put like cardamoms, cloves, obviously water. Please start off with water. In a pan on the hob. And then you add ginger, grate the ginger for more flavour. Add the sugar at this point and keep it on boil for like 10 minutes. That's how you let the flavours come in. If you're feeling festive and a bit British.
Mate, this is like some MasterChef recipe. What is this?
Add cinnamon if you want it to taste like a chai latte.
Okay.
And then add your tea bags, and then add your milk and then let it boil. Let it go up a few times. If you let it, like, you know when it goes to the top and then you turn the gas down?
And then, yeah.
Not gonna lie, I really like watching that.
No, same.
You let it go to the top and then turn it down.
Yeah. Turn it down, then turn it back up a bit so it goes up again.
But honestly, that's actually how it comes out really nice.
Yeah, it does. Because that's like, it's boiling. The flavours are infusing.
Infusing. She doesn't drink tea, everyone.
I don't. I just know.
So basically, that's our recipe for you, everyone. Try it out. Let us know. And also, everyone, let us know if it's jar or chai.
Yeah, because both of us say
one?
jar, but I don't know if that's the right way. I mean, what is really the right way?
I mean, obviously, Dara, it's our way. It must be the right way.
It must be the right way. Exactly. We're always right. Anyways, next question. Okay, so how do you make new friends in a lockdown world?
Aww. But it makes me so sad that freshers have had to come into uni. Like, some people are basically just pen pals. I deeped it.
Yeah, no, honestly, that's so strange. I don't know, I feel like there are so many, like, events and stuff on offer anyway. Like, virtual events, which are pretty cool.
I think that too, and I think maybe, so it's probably much harder if you live at home. Obviously not trying to plug in, do sock, but I would say join societies. That would be a really good way to meet like-minded people, even if it's an activity, a sport. Even if you can't meet up in person, there'll be socials and things, and like committees are literally told to keep people included. So don't feel like you join at any event, like any society, and you'd feel left out. People will definitely include you and you'll definitely make friends, even through like group chats and things. Also definitely. On your course as well, like talk to people on your course, even like messaging, I don't know, someone in your group about a project. That might be a good way to make friends.
Yeah, no, and I'd say especially this year, like, it has taught us that anything could literally happen that you wouldn't have even imagined. So, literally just, if you aren't that confident, just, I don't know, just start something new, join a group call, message someone just who's on your group chat, like, privately, and be like, hi, do you like this, like, can I be your friend? No, I mean, not can I be your friend, but like, start a conversation with someone. And the thing is that we're all so worried about what people think about us and how, oh, I might come across as this bossy person, this shy person, this introverted, this extroverted person. Yeah. Literally, no one cares about you. You're the only person who's looking at how you're speaking, how you look, anything like that. Yeah. Everyone's worrying about themselves, that they don't have the time to go and inspect what other people are looking like and what they're behaving like. So why worry about what someone else is going to say? Just literally start conversation.
No, that's so true. And you need to basically be you. And especially, I feel like living in Britain as well, like if someone smiles at you or someone like, you know, compliments you, you feel like they're like saying it to you as a lie or something. Mm-hmm. There's so much mistrust. But if you can be like one of those people that compliment someone and actually mean it, or smile at someone, I feel like that's a very good way to like just build up your your social skills as well. So
Of course.
despite like even on virtual events and stuff, like I don't know, joining a call and turning your video on, that takes confidence, but that does also like work as well, because it shows that you're there to make friends and interact and not care how people think of you.
Yeah, and like especially if you are the type of person who's speaking on a call, people aren't going to be like, she's speaking so much. Other people are going to be like, I want to be like her or him and like speak as much as they are and have that confidence. But literally, you can have that confidence. All you have to do is speak.
And fake it till you make it.
Fake it till you make it. That's literally rule
Love
number
it.
one.
So once you've got that friendship now, it ties into how do you maintain healthy friendships whilst being miles away and being in tier 4?
The best way to do it is literally don't take it personal if they don't contact you every single day. Like it might be the time difference. It might be they're busy, like they've forgotten, like anything like that. Yeah. But just FaceTime them. If you're feeling some type of way and like missing them or something, just call them and text them and be like, I miss you, like can we like catch up soon or something like that. We have all this technology, just use it. And
it's there for a reason. Pick up your phone. No, that's true. I think like just literally understanding that sometimes people might not be free and stuff, but when you do catch up as well, I feel like now it's also really important to ask that, how's your family, how's this, because sometimes I feel people are drifting because they're not exactly finding out enough about each other like they would have in person. Like when you go for dinners and things, like, you know, you might give your big news and stuff like that then, but now like everything is through the phone and you might forget to check up on them in a different kind of way, like how's their mental health, how's their studies, how's, you know, their life. So I guess
their home situation. Yeah, exactly.
Because people are at home a lot more now, so I think to keep it healthy you have to just show that you care and don't message and stuff for the sake of it. Just ring them instead and catch up like that. I think that's a better way than texting.
Honestly, yeah.
So I like that one. That was a good one.
We've
made a difference already.
Okay, so another similar type of question. So advice for 2021 in today's climate for a young person.
Ooh, obviously specific to someone that's young. I would say right now, like we said, we're already in a world full of technology and stuff, but I think it's really important to just take on any kind of opportunity. Like you said, how you don't know what's going to happen. You really need to make sure that you build your social skills beyond using the phone. Like, be nice to people. You never know what's going on in someone's life. So yeah, be kind and more considerate now more than ever. But yeah, secondly, try take on any opportunity that there is. So I think it was like, was it in Gossip Girl where like, do you remember where like Chuck just did this thing where he said yeah to everything and he was so content in life? Obviously you can't say yeah to everything because in some cases you might want to protect your own boundaries and things, right?
Of course, yeah.
But like opportunities wise, try just leap at anything and you never know when you'll get the opportunity again. And that's how I think later on you end up having no regrets and things, because whether the experience is good or bad, you'll still take away something from it. And now when we've been put in lockdowns and things, it's taken us till now to realise that you should never just say no to anything that you're a bit, you know, unsure about, because you might just be stuck at home for 2-3 months again. So honestly, just do it.
Yeah, no, definitely, like, if you can and if it's safe for you to do so, like, take up volunteering, I think, or, like, you know, doing little things and helping out your family where you can, going grocery shopping by yourself, like, just to help out the house. Make sure you do take care of your mental well-being as well as your physical, because especially young people today, we all know that mental health is such a big issue among us and we should be, I don't know, taking care of ourselves, like journaling. I'll give you a tip here. Basically, on your iPhone, on your notes app, there's a way to lock your notes. So you can literally, if you're ever feeling like upset or something, write it down. It's better to be out in the world than stuck in your head. I mean, I've done it so much during lockdown. Literally just writing whatever I feel, and once it's out I just feel so much better, because it's like it kind of like I've told someone else in the form of writing it. And like loads of people swear by journaling, and I think it is a really important thing to do, as well as, I don't know, take self-care days, like put a face mask on.
Definitely. Yeah, I like that. So like be kind, take on opportunities, but protect your mental health as well. So I did this thing like during lockdown where on like Sundays I'd always say like self-care Sunday and make sure that I do face masks and stuff, and I did it with my mum. And even like taking care of your physical health as well really, really helps. And do something that you like. So for example, if you don't like running, don't spend 5 days a week running. Don't try and build yourself up to it, but maybe dance. So like for us, I know you like dancing as well, Dara, but like just I know you do. I'm announcing it to the whole world right now. Dara's a secret dancer.
Yeah.
But like that's a form of cardio as well. Just because it's a hobby doesn't mean that it won't help you physically as well. So
of course,
do things that you like as well, because
you
can't pour out of an empty vessel.
I was gonna say, like, if you do have like a hobby or something, like, try and do something with it, like make it into a business, do it, like, I don't know, like there's so many things that you can do that I don't think people are taking enough advantage of. And if you do have a skill, literally just rinse it until you can do something with it, if you do have the drive to be doing something, don't look for an opportunity to come to you. Literally make that opportunity yourself.
That's a really good one.
I don't know.
And sometimes you might not have the support that you necessarily want, like from family, friends sometimes. But all those people that make it really big and stuff always say that, like, oh, I came from here and I believed in myself and that's how I got here. So yeah, I like that.
Cool.
Very nice.
Very nice. Okay, next question.
Okay, this is gonna send us off into a little rant. How to deal with being compared to my Masi's kids? Please help me, Masi. That was a question.
I mean, like, people have this 2-part life, like a Hannah Montana life.
Yeah.
Where one is for show and one is for just a secret undercover. I'm gonna do what I want to do, but no one's just gonna know about it.
Yeah.
And that's literally so many people that I know. What you have to do is, I don't know, maybe have a conversation with your parents or whoever's comparing you, like in a respectful way. There's no need to be like rude or anything, but literally just say, it does hurt me whenever you compare me to these people. And it can be your Masi's children, it can be your friends, it could be whoever. And I think lots of people continue to do stuff that they like do just because they don't realize the harm it's having on the other person. So if you do tell them that it is hurting you in a negative way, then
they have
they'll
to stop.
And if they don't, then and if they don't, then I think that's just another issue and you just need to address. I don't know, try a different method of trying to make them understand. What would you say?
Like don't let it reflect on you. Like as you said, it's probably really annoying, especially when you know what the other people are like. So I'm quite lucky. Touch wood, no, that's it. My parents don't do that at all.
Same.
And like my mum always says, like, everyone has their own different situations. But so I'm usually on the other end where people compare their kids to me. Obviously, so how do you deal with it? Just know that whoever you're being compared to as well, probably they might not know it, they might know, but don't let that affect your relationship. So I always find that, like, if people do that with their kids with me, I kind of pick it up from my cousins, because I feel, you kind of feel that little barrier, or like, my mum said that you did this, wow. Someone's like straight away already told me that, my parents compare me to you. And I had to tell them and say, like, no, it's actually like this. So you don't know what's actually going on. So talk to your parents about it, tell them that it hurts you, but also try to keep a healthy relationship with the other person, because otherwise it's like, you don't want to be that cousin that's like Miss Perfect and everything, and you don't want to be on the other end of people being like, but she does this and this and this.
True. So, literally, I think the best thing to do is in one ear and out the other. It doesn't matter what anyone else's opinion is anyway. And if they are comparing them to you, it's not helping you like in any sort of way. So I don't think there's any point like dwelling on it. Like, literally just forget it happened. Like, if it does annoy you a lot, then talk to them. But if it doesn't, literally just be like, okay, cool, and then just carry on with your life.
Sometimes you have to do that. And sometimes, do you know what people learn as well, like later on? Like they might see that, oh, okay, this person's kid is this and rich and married this person and does this career. But then like all of a sudden, oh, they ditched their parents and they never like look after them. Oh, I'm so lucky to have you. So perspectives change. They might be like good in one thing and then another thing you might be better at. So I don't think there's no point comparing because everyone's different and they learn in their own way. So it's more of like,
Exactly.
just try to tell your parents, and sometimes you just might have to show them that you're really upset for them to understand
True,
it.
that's very true. Oh, is this you telling them to cry?
Yeah, cry. It will work.
Cry. Always works.
Be a drama
We're
queen
as bad
or
as each
king.
other.
Okay, your question next.
What's the right age for setting up your shadi.com profile? Asking for a friend.
Asking for a friend.
That's what's written. I am not saying this.
Okay,
it's
Dhra.
been written. I'm reading.
What's the right age? Obviously, that's subjective because... See, I don't know. When you think of shadi.com, you would think of older people, right? If you think of things like Tinder, people have joined it now. But then the thing is, are you ready for marriage? All it's saying
I
is...
don't know. Why are you asking me? Like, I'm not asking this question.
Okay, so to the person, I would say just think of when you're ready for marriage and then minus 2 years.
Minus 2 years, that's it.
How does that sound?
But honestly, like, when you feel like doing it, do it.
Yeah.
Don't be forced into joining a shadi.com.
Do not be forced.
Do not
It's
feel
your-
the pressure of society.
It is your life.
Exactly.
Oh, God.
Why are we talking?
Oh, God.
Okay, your question.
The next question is, I like this question. When this all ends, so this is a question for both of us, what's the first thing you will both do?
Can you go first? Because I literally have no idea.
Okay, so when it all ends and when it's all safe, so I'm gonna think of something that I couldn't do before or now, which is really sad. But I would probably go to my grandparents' house, both of them, go give them a huge hug, because not being able to hug them is like one of the most difficult things. So I would do that and then invite them over, make them food, and then after that, and only then, I will invite my closest family and all my friends. You're invited, Dhra, for a house party. Literally, play some music, obviously some Bollywood music, Bhangra. She said Dhra's already dancing. And just have a party because we've been deprived of living life. Yeah, obviously I want to control the music. That's why I wouldn't go out.
I love that.
What about
It's a
you?
good idea. Like, I haven't hugged my grandparents for ages. It's probably just steal that idea from you and go see them. What I want is a massive... So me and my cousins, like, we have this massive, like, sleepover, like, annually. And, like, it rotates houses. And we haven't been able to do that. So I would love to do that.
That'd be fun.
So there'd be, like, 15, 16 of us.
That's so fun.
And then I think I would love to... just go out with, like, some close friends and then, I don't know, like, go and do something, like, outside, like a treasure hunt. Yeah.
Bit of technical difficulties. This obviously is the beauty of technology.
Meanwhile,
FaceTime! Failed! Ilina, pick up the phone! Ilina, pick up the phone.
2,000 years later.
I'm so paranoid that it's not recording, but I know it is.
Okay.
But at the same time, look, it is, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's red, right?
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, see, I just have PTSD from the first time.
From the first time. Oh my god. We can go into that story. Well,
So basically, I'm an actress because I recorded 4 times.
by yourself, you literally had you knew when Avasuda was going to speak. And then you started speak. Oh my god. I can't believe you did that because...
And then, no. What I did was I went on Word and started writing at 5 minutes, mentioned this.
I can't even imagine, mate. That's so bad.
Crazy times. Okay, that was a good answer.
Crazy. Wait, who's asking a question? You or me?
You.
Okay, so question is, when will I find a man?
When will you find a man? This is a piece of advice again from my mother and just other people that I've heard say it. Apparently, when you look, it won't come to you. When you're not looking, it comes to you.
Yes.
So my advice is try to still keep focusing on yourself, and eventually you'll get to a place where you'll be so comfortable This sounds so bad. So comfortable being single. No, I meant like comfortable with yourself that you won't even be looking for a man, and at that point when you're ready, the perfect man will come for you.
Oh my god.
But I would say, yeah, the more you keep asking it and thinking about it, just it will disappoint you more. So
Honestly, like,
yeah, like don't just like pour that self-love into yourself, self-care, and just build yourself up, you know, to a better place, because everyone can always improve. And then later on, when the time's right, you will find a man, and it will be worth the wait. That is my motivational talk for today.
Oh, wow, okay. I was gonna go through a very different path and literally be like,
join
"You
this,
don't
join
need a
this,
man."
join this. A man needs you. You don't need a...
No, I was literally just gonna be like, honestly, you will never find a man. Like, they will
They will find you.
no, that's not what I meant. That's
you
what I
might
meant.
as well say their name so then they can get DM'd.
If you want a little girlfriend,
I thought you were going to promote yourself.
No, I
okay,
asked this
though.
question. I would just say you do not need a man. You just want a man.
Yeah.
And there's a difference. That it's not a necessity. So literally, just don't think. I mean, you're gonna think about it, but like pour, like Ilina said, pour all of that love that you want to attract into yourself.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you'll radiate the
You'll emit that glow.
that glow.
If only you could see Dara's hand gestures right now. No, I know what
but
you mean.
literally, you do not need one.
Like, invest that time in yourself, and
Into
also,
yourself.
like, what do you want to do? Like, you want to go on dates, right? You want to go to a nice place. Take
Go with your
yourself.
friends.
Go with your friends. Me and Dara take each other, don't we?
We literally go on date. Oh, I mean, when it was safe to do so, we are not
Yeah, obviously, we are not
illegal
rule breakers.
people.
Please do not report us.
But no, we go on romantic walks all the time, me and Eileen. Like, we had before lockdown, we literally met every Monday. Went to like a random cafe, just sat,
Yeah.
worked, you know, just enjoying each other's company. And that's what you want for in another partner, right?
Yeah,
You can have that with your friends.
exactly.
If you're feeling lonely, just call someone that you
Yeah.
love.
Or listen to other people's problems. Oh my god.
What do you mean?
No, like, I've got people that, like, tell me.
Yeah,
right?
that's true. I mean, props on you if you have like a good relationship, but like most of the time, especially at our age, people are just like messing about.
Yeah.
And oh my god, like the amount of problems I've heard from like my friends being like, "Oh, this guy did this and he's so annoying." I wanna
You're like,
break
oh,
up with
thank
him."
God I don't have that.
Yeah,
You'd
literally.
rather
I'm
have
like,
something
oh
real.
wow.
Like, there's no point just saying, like, oh, you want a man, but then whatever you
For the
have
sake of
isn't
having
worth
it, yeah.
it. Yeah, exactly. I've seen a lot of that at uni, and honestly, you're only just lying to yourself.
Oh no, this is the tea I was gonna tell you. Okay, should I say it right now?
Okay, say it. You're gonna have to edit it out, but
Okay.
say it.
Okay, guys. So right now I'm.
Are you telling
No,
everyone?
I'm not. No,
Oh
I'm
my
not telling
God.
everyone. Okay, I'm just telling you. Okay.
Bleep.
6 months later.
Everyone,
Oh,
we're
what
back
question
now.
should I say? Okay, I don't have any more questions. Do you have any more?
I have one more, but I feel like us doing medicine and pharmacy, we don't really want to give out fake news. This one says, give some
Okay.
desi remedies to COVID and the benefits of haldi milk.
You're the doctor. You should know.
You're a pharmacist. You're a pharmacist. I'm going to be a doctor.
No
This is
remedies.
not what our NHS wants. Your job is to prescribe.
Prescribe. I'm gonna prescribe you some harder doodh. That means. I keep forgetting. I shouldn't be speaking Gujarati. Okay.
Doodh. Just halfway, you're going to say, well, pass my doodh, my jar.
my doodh, my cha. Yeah.
But one thing that I know is like a antioxidant is like garlic and ginger. There's been like studies, scientific stuff with like garlic and stuff. So honestly, like, have good food. I feel like food plays a massive role in it, and like healthy milk is also good. But yeah, don't have it like 5 times a day.
Yeah. No, definitely. And like everything in moderation,
Yeah.
I think, is good.
Yeah, for sure. But I don't know any specific remedies.
I don't know any specific either.
I think
Like,
honey's good, ginger's good, but it's more like, it's not really
Honey
a
and lemon
remedy. It's more just like to soothe your throat and like stop the pain.
Yeah. I mean, I don't really.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's it.
We have finished the Ask the Masi questions, and we thought it'd be really nice to let everyone know some of the achievements that you guys have achieved this year. So whilst obviously with COVID and everything, we think of all the sad things and difficult things and challenges, we thought it'd be really nice to also celebrate what you guys have achieved, what you are proud of, and it will be really nice to share with everyone what everyone has taken from the year as well. So we're going to start by Dhra announcing some of the achievements of our wonderful members.
Okay, so the first one I've got is I achieved my internship and now I'm doing my dream job. Honestly, which is incredible.
That's honestly amazing. Well done, especially like with double the work as well, with things probably being virtually. It's an amazing achievement.
Exactly, yeah.
And on that note, someone had achieved this year passing their driving test.
Whee! Oh my god. I love that for you. I'm so happy when I passed mine.
She's clapping and talking.
I realise you can't even hear me. No, that's amazing. Oh my god, I really wanna. I mean, I've already passed, but new car soon. Next year achievement. That's what's gonna happen.
Really? Next year you're gonna say I achieved having a car.
Wait, do you think that I haven't driven for like a year and a half?
You've forgotten.
I mean, I think I'm a pretty good driver.
Don't you drive other people's cars?
I don't even know if I should be able to say this. Basically, I drove my dad's car, and like it's a big car, right?
Yeah.
So, and this was like after a year of not driving because I passed my test and I just didn't drive because I went to first year like uni, like where am I gonna drive? So I like got in. My dad was next to me, like my sister was in the back seat. Yeah. I was driving and Purina, she's like, "Oh my god, stop driving so fast! Stop driving!" I was literally like, "I'm going normal speed limit. You're literally gonna make me crash."
Stressing you out.
It was the scariest thing.
Especially when people put you off, when they say, "I'm never getting in a car with you." Like, thanks.
Yeah. I was like, "Mate, I'm going on the normal speed limit. I'm safe, right? I'm good at driving." And you were just scaring me like this. So, yeah. So after that, I just didn't drive anyone else's car because I do not want to.
Don't tell that to people. We want people to buy you a car. They might think that
someone buy me a car, please. I am a good driver. Okay.
Yeah, but someone please buy her one so we can do a podcast from the car and then I can actually tell you if she's good. You know, like this carpool.
I will come to your house. No, I will never
Next
sing.
Level. No one steal our idea.
Okay, me. Another achievement. Sorry, back on track. Getting into uni despite what battles happened with exams and grades.
Yay! Well done.
Love that.
Well done. And honestly, just as we were saying earlier as well, it's an achievement just to be a university student, having done A-levels, and to be honest, wherever you are right now, you should always just never downplay it and be proud of where you are. And especially in this case, being a university student and battling A-levels, we are proud of you.
It's literally amazing. No, like the mental strain that you guys like went through, literally not knowing whether you're gonna have exams, whether you are going to have exams, and then like everything changing like every 30 seconds, and literally if you've got into university, if you haven't got in, that it's just an achievement in itself, like making it this far into the year anyways, and you should be very proud if you have gotten what you have. And if you haven't, then everything happens for a reason and you'll soon get what you want.
Just well done to everyone right now. Dhra's doing a little celebration dance.
I literally am, and I'm so glad no one can see me.
So, someone said that they learnt how to tie a sari and Spring Week. Two very different things.
Well done. Wait, what's Spring Week?
It's when you do a, what's it called, work experience type thing in Easter.
That's sick.
Week, yeah. I googled that, by the way, everyone.
No, that's so sick.
That's
oh my
so
god.
good. And how to tie a sari. That in itself is really hard. I still rely on my mum.
That's very hard.
Dhra's really good at it.
Yeah.
That's actually one of the first times
I'm a pro.
met her.
That's how we met.
At Garba. And I was like, "Can you do my sari?" Well, it wasn't a sari, but still, you know.
Yeah. Literally, that's how we became mates, because I did her dupatta for her.
And that is how you make friends, people. Come to Hindu Sock.
That's how you, come to Hindu
Next year, plugging the committee.
Next year, hopefully. Another achievement. Got some indication with how I want my future to be like.
Ooh.
Still confused, but I have some sort of direction.
That's nice. Direction is always nice. That's how you Oh, that's actually, we missed out a question, how not to procrastinate in the Ask the Masi. So, coming on to that, if you do have a direction of where you want to be, have a little goal in mind, that can help you not procrastinate. Sorry, I thought I'd just throw that in there.
No, literally, that's amazing. Like, he said he's still confused, but
yeah, at least
honestly,
you know now.
I think everyone's confused.
Yeah.
Like, no one knows exactly what they want at every single point in their life. And it's cool that you have some sort of idea, but know that that might change.
Yeah.
Because don't be so fixated on something. Because I know that when I was, like, I mean, this is very recent as well. Like, a couple years ago, when I was so fixated on whether it be a friendship, something I want to do career-wise, like, if it didn't go according to what I thought it was going to happen, I was so upset.
Yeah.
But as soon as I realised that, okay, not everything goes as how I want it to be. So if it does, like, take a turn for some random other direction, you literally just embrace that, be like, oh, cool. Oh, I saw this TikTok. Basically, it was literally like, anything does happen, like, that isn't according to your plan, just say plot twist and carry on. But honestly, like, it's so sick having some sort of indication of what you want to do in the future, because it literally does help you do other things that kind of set that into motion.
It's also, like you said, it's good not to over plan as well. I think it's good to stay dedicated, but if you remain really like not flexible about things, one way isn't the only way. So there'll always be different ways to do something, and things can plan out in a different way for the better. So yeah, I think, and it's good that this person has some kind of idea now and direction. But yeah, like, it's good. I think it's good to not over plan, because if you say I need to do this by this year, this by this by this, I need to eat at this time so I can do this, like, it's just too much.
It never
like,
works out.
If you have a routine, obviously that's different, or if you have a few goals by the end of the year. But if you have that as part of like a massive long-term plan and no other alternatives, and then one thing goes wrong, that will have a domino effect. So just try to remain open-minded throughout. It's okay to like have goals, it's important, but it's also important to adapt.
And it's okay to be confused.
Yeah, it's also okay to be confused.
I think everyone is. I definitely am. Like, I honestly don't know what I want to do in the future. Yeah. But
it's exciting though, knowing that you still have those doors open. Like, there's, you know.
It's very cool, yeah. Next one, your turn.
This one, I really like this one, and I'm really happy for this person. They have learned to love and focus on themselves more, not caring about what others think of them.
Oh my god, I love that. I honestly love that. That's amazing, because I feel like, especially now, people are so fixated on what other people think, what other people are going to say about them, stuff like that. And I think we touched on this like earlier, but it's so good to have that sort of mindset where you don't care what other people think, and you're literally just doing things for yourself.
Like, life isn't a race, literally, and it's not a competition either. So once you start focusing on yourself, and even in terms of like not caring about what others think of you as well, that's so important, because it means you're living a life that you want, and you're not doing everything, you know, for the show and because of other people. Because literally, who are they? Like, you know, when they say what would they think,
literally.
Who is they?
Exactly.
No, but if it's like friends as well, or like friends, like, you know, in speech marks.
Friends.
Sorry, I forgot everyone can't see. But yeah, like, even if you care what they think, like Dhra and I were talking earlier about private stories.
Oh yeah.
And like oversharing and stuff, and yeah, just making sure that you really do what's best for you and focus on your direction, and obviously help people along the way. But yeah, don't let other people that are not as relevant influence you too much.
On that note, so one of my answers is cutting out the fake people in my life. I'm not going to say the word that they used, because that's not appropriate, but
keep it PG. You're alive in Hindu society. I love that.
We all need that. Love that for you. Okay.
It's important as well to like recognize who is, you know, fake as well. And I think this year has also, I wouldn't say fake, but like what isn't as real maybe as you know, thought it was. And yeah, I think this period has really helped people realize what's best for them, and like their own energy as well, and protecting themselves.
Lots of people have said that one of their achievements, like, I cut out all like the fake people, but I've like gained some really good friends that I know that will be there for me, right? And I think lots of people have found that like throughout lockdown, throughout quarantine, like the quality of your friendships hopefully has been better, just because you are keeping in touch with the people who you do care about and who you do think of, like, and like keeping in touch with them, even if it's not like every single day or like it's once every month or something, you still have that sort of love for them, that literally you know that they are a good person and they are in your life for a reason, and they're bringing you that positive energy that you need to, I don't know, continue, and that you need in your life.
Yeah, that's so important. Like, if you have someone that you talk to every day for like 15 minutes and all you do is gossip and you don't, you know, like speak anything that's useful or helping each other grow, but then you have someone that you speak to like twice a month, but when you talk, you, even if it's 15 minutes, but you have a good catch up. I don't know how you do that in 15 minutes. but you also like talk about things that develop you as a person, like talking about volunteering, seva, your families, anything that helps, you know, you make an impact and grow, then that's way more important than how much you speak to someone out of convenience and boredom. But yeah, I really like that. That's important, everyone. And that links in actually nicely with one of the answers that I got, where someone had overcome many mental health obstacles and they're proud of that achievement, and that is something to be really, really proud of, because it's not nice at all, especially the whole stigma around it with the Asian culture and not being able to recognize it sometimes, or maybe someone not recognizing it with you. So the fact that you've recognized some of these obstacles and overcome them, that's just honestly amazing, and you should be so, so proud.
Like we said, like mental health is such a big thing right now, and like something that we should be talking about a lot more than I think we are, but especially in the South Asian, like Asian community, we should be talking about this a lot more, especially because like the older generation, I don't think gives as much importance to it as maybe we do or we would want them to do. But like having a conversation with your parents, and you'd be surprised with how supportive your parents are, because honestly I was a bit like, the thing is, like, I didn't want to talk to them about like random I'm not gonna expose myself, but like random things that I was going through, and like random things that I tried to overcome this. I thought that they'd be like, oh, like, what are you doing? Like, why are you going through with all of this stuff? And they were like, yeah, if it's helping you with your mental health, go for it. And I think I was lucky to have such a good support system, and it's very cool if you are able to share like mental health struggles with people that you trust. And I just want to reiterate like the importance of, if you are feeling any sort of way mentally and like something's having a negative impact on your mental health, make sure you reach out to someone, talk to a friend, talk to your like personal tutor. There are so many like your GP, there are so many services that are available that you can contact, that you can talk about all these struggles with, and like there's loads of people that you can talk to and they are there to help you. Like all you have to do is reach out, and it's literally like go on the NHS website, self-refer yourself, like you can do so many things, and like if you are struggling, literally just talk about it with someone, anyone. And I just went off on a tangent.
It was so important. And like, so I did like this project, so I did research as well, and found that obviously talking therapies are being used now more than ever, and the majority of new kind of referrals and things are 18 to 30-year-olds. So before it would be like much older people, isolated, the elderly, and now they're still coming in, but so are 18 to 30-year-olds because of job losses, housing problems, and all these underlying issues, and you know, being stuck at home during lockdowns and things, and even things like loneliness that has like overlapped now with things like depression, and it's really important to just seek any help in any way. And definitely I would say talking to friends helps. Also things like exercise and doing what you like, but again you have to take this advice with a pinch of salt, because you know, I know there's problems with like body image and things as well, so you know, don't overdo the exercise and eat less. Do what makes you happy, and have a really good group of friends for support. And even if you don't, you have Hindu Sock. I know we keep saying,
you literally do, like honestly, DM us any single time. I think we would fully just be like, oh hello, like
okay, let's be friends now. You can join me and Dara on Mondays.
Yeah, let's FaceTime.
After
I'm down.
Yeah, no, really. So never feel like you're alone. You always have someone to talk to. And if you feel like you don't, you have us.
Yes, exactly. I'm happy with that answer. Okay, another one. Okay, someone lost over 12 kg so far.
That's amazing.
Wow,
Well done.
that's amazing,
Be careful.
literally.
Please do this in a healthy manner.
Yeah.
But no, that's so good.
But that's amazing.
That's so good. Please tell us how.
Do you have another one?
So this is the last one that I've got for this. Someone said they've achieved self-reflection.
That's a really cool thing to have achieved. Like, how would... I mean, I know we don't have the person online, but how do you think someone can achieve
Self-reflection. I think that goes back to something that you mentioned about journaling. I think writing down your thoughts. I feel like once you're in the flow, you're writing things that you might not have even realized yourself. Like, it's in your subconscious and all of a sudden it's on paper. And then having a look at that can obviously help you reflect. I know things like meditation really helps. And with meditation, people think it's about like clearing your mind and stuff. Your mind is fully like racing with thoughts, and it's really hard to control that. But it's more about being aware of that and realizing, oh, okay, my mind is racing. I need to be doing other things that can help me de-stress and calm down. But it's more about just like stillness in a way that you're comfortable with. So for some people that's praying, like chanting a specific name. For some people it's sitting in a quiet room with a candle and maybe some music. It's different for everyone, but again, do what you can and what you're happy with in order to self-reflect. And also I feel like talking to friends as well, again, just like talking away, even with family. Sometimes I'll like sit down with my mum and then just like speak and talk for so long, and you don't realize, but you're reflecting by talking about some important things to you. So yeah, I think self-reflection is just however you express yourself, really. It could even be through like dance if you really wanted to.
Another one I have, I think it's the last one. Achievement, surviving.
Yeah, honestly, that is something that you should just be everyone should be so grateful
Everyone
for,
should be so grateful for.
Right? Like, just to be alive. And I think that was one of the ones for grateful as well. I got a really nice one saying that they're grateful to just be alive, have a roof, and to be healthy.
Of course. Yeah, especially like, I think this time period, it's literally made us all reflect on how much that we do have, and even if we don't have a lot, like, just, I don't know.
And I think it's just the little things as well. Like, when I went to India, I always talk about this, but when I went a few years ago, we went to one of like our favourite places, Shirdi, and there was like there was a school there for children who had like disabilities, and speaking to them, even though you'd think that they're kind of, less fortunate, I say that in speech marks, less fortunate than us, when I actually spoke to them, they literally were just so grateful to meet new people, and they had massive like smiles on their faces. And I remember coming home thinking like, who should be more grateful? I am obviously really grateful, but with the smiles on their faces and everything, just over little things, it just really taught me that maybe they aren't as, we shouldn't call them less fortunate or
of course,
or anymore, because they actually seem to be like really pure souls and happy with kind of everything. And that's where it comes to like my mum again and her wisdom, saying like having a roof over our heads, food on the table. And she doesn't even say it for herself, she says for her kids. And my dad says the same as well. But yeah, that's what's important. And even then, the people
definitely.
that don't, you'll see that they are grateful with anything, and they actually get to see like the joys of life that we might take for granted.
Exactly. And I think it's because we have so many things to compare to that we aren't as happy as we could be. Like you said, those children, I think they're very content with their
That's
life.
the word.
And there is a difference.
Yeah,
content.
for sure.
Yeah, so they're very, it's very different to be happy or to be content.
Because if you're like happy as well, you place that with a specific experience or situation, and that can change. But if you are just ultimately content with what you have, that's like an emotion you can keep throughout, and it doesn't have to change.
1 semester later.
So we're back after a little break again. We've had a couple of obstacles in our way today, but that's okay. We're going through them. We're doing it together. We're on a journey, you and I.
You and I, do you get it? I. That is in my name starts with that I, so like.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Basically, everyone, we're losing the plot.
We're losing the plot. What else are people grateful for? Food.
Yeah.
Yes, love food, love good food. A cool one is the importance of people around you because they felt lonely, so just knowing that someone is there, which, of course, is a great thing to be grateful about.
Like, someone else said this as well. Like, a few people have said this. They've said, like, during a time like this, having people check up on you, family and friends. Another one was close friends and family that I could regularly call and talk to when things were difficult. And that just shows that it's not just you that feels lonely. So many people are, and it's completely okay to feel like that. And there are, like, it is natural to feel like it.
And
so
literally everyone is going through the same thing.
It's nice knowing that, like, it's sad knowing that it's difficult. It's not a nice thing, but there's still some kind of comfort knowing that a lot of people have felt the same.
I think this ties into, like, a lot of things. Like, you always think that whatever you're feeling is, like, you're the only person feeling that sort of way.
Yeah.
But if you literally just look around, literally everyone at some point or another, like, has felt the same emotions that you have and has gone through similar experiences. But okay, other ones are time for introspection.
That's nice. What else? I think I don't have any more.
I mean, they're all like friends and family. Like, family, they get on your nerves sometimes, but there are so many spending these difficult times alone. Yes. Of course, like we said, don't take for granted the people that you have around you that are supporting you and that are caring for you, that respect you.
And just remember as well, everyone, that I know, like, it's obviously difficult to see people that are vulnerable, and obviously some people you might have not even seen since March, but obviously, again, through social media, we've been able to keep in contact, but also just know, like, well done as well for keeping your distance. And I know I sound like the government right now, but honestly, it's really, really important, like, just from what I've seen as well in personal experience, that it's just much more important to protect your loved ones by doing stuff like this, even though it can be frustrating and sometimes you might just want to run up to them and, like, hug them, but you know that especially people with underlying conditions, it's just not right to put them at risk as well.
Yeah, no, definitely.
So well done to everyone.
Someone said getting a video call from Dhra. I love that. I know.
They're grateful
my presents
for that.
You should be grateful for. Another one. I'm grateful for my eyebrow lady after lockdown.
Oh my god, yeah. honestly.
I mean, that's more or less. There are loads of people just atting me, you know. Or not being like, not me, but whatever, it's cool. Wait, I didn't ask you, what have you achieved?
What have I achieved? See, I'm the kind of person, I don't know, one of our people from committee is into horoscopes and says that this is natural for a Capricorn. I think you
I know you're talking about.
But, like, I don't like to say achieved because I like to still continue, like, do you know what I mean? I'm still on the journey.
Yeah. You're on the process.
Yeah, like, I probably... So, obviously, I'd say Hindu sock because by next year, I probably would have seen, like, a whole roundup of the year, what we managed to achieve. Like, podcasts, even little things like doing a coronavirus awareness video. I know, obviously, we haven't been able to have in-person events, but I do feel like being president and, like, you being VP as well during a time like this... is actually been really, really important, and we have been able to make a difference, hopefully, in keeping people connected and giving them opportunities. So, yeah, I think I'd say Hindu sock would be something
amazing.
I'm proud of being a part of. Shout out to Kopez Sham because he's probably listening, wanting a shout out. But yeah, what about you?
I think I've learned a lot about myself. It's been, I don't know, a learning journey. I've kind of stopped living my life upon, like, I mean, I don't know how to phrase this properly, but I stopped beating myself up if something doesn't go to plan, or if I don't know, do something wrong or make a mistake, which I'm very proud of. And I think I've achieved quite a few, like, of course, Hindi Sok, massive thing. Like, this podcast, I have loved doing, and, like, editing and stuff like that. Like, I think it's a great achievement because I didn't really think, like, when it was pitched that we would actually go through with it, because I was like, oh, it might be a stupid idea. But I'm glad that we went through with this. And, you know, like, small projects that I'm currently working on, which I honestly don't know how I got the opportunity to do, like, these random things.
Of course you know, you're talented. And everyone, can I just say before Dhra forgets to say it, her work is on a billboard, okay? So now you have to follow at Dhra's
No, stop it. No, don't. I mean, if you want to, then do, but no, stop promoting
No, I order you, everyone.
Yeah, no, I think I've just been so grateful and, like, so proud of myself for, like, all the achievements. And, like, as much as I hate, as much as I, like, say, I don't know, I say this a lot, like, I say yes to a lot of people. I don't know how to say no.
And you take too much on.
And I think this year I've learnt, I take a lot on. And I think this year I'm proud that I have managed to say no to things. Which I'm kind of happy about. But at the same time, like, kept in moderation, like, some random things that I should have probably said no to, I've, like, done and been very happy with the outcome. So, yeah, a bit of, like, the achieved, the learnt, the grateful all in one.
No, actually, that's a really good one, actually. And you reminded me as well, one thing I would say, kind of achieved and working on and learned, again, everything, is just, again, doing more self-care things, especially during lockdown. I loved having time off my phone, going for walks, literally family walks, taking my dog out, and even things like a good skincare routine. And also I think now more than ever I've spoken to a lot of my close girlfriends, like, about self-care and self-love. I think before people didn't really talk about it, and one thing I really like support as well is girls helping each other out and lifting each other up. And I feel like in some way I have, especially like with outside of uni friends as well, learned together and learn from each other about things like fitness and different ways to keep yourself mentally and physically fit. And I think before, girls probably wouldn't say, like, what makeup is good and, like, what is good for your skin. Like, I felt people were quite secretive, but now I think just starting it off in a way with some of my friends has really helped make a difference. And I think that's important.
Yeah, no, and I think, like you said, self-care, like, you know, I think one thing that I have done as well is, like, instead of, like, I mean, kind of skincare, and that's kind of because, like, you and a couple other people have been, like, being, like, telling me to buy a couple products and, like, trying them out, and I've gotten very into that. But, like, as I said before, journaling is amazing, and I think I'm quite happy with what I've achieved through, you know, just understanding what I'm feeling, which is quite cool, and not deeping a lot of things. Like, if something doesn't go your way, just accept it and literally be like, okay, cool thing. Like, how do I move on from this? Rather than dwelling on something for too long and being like, oh no, I need to cry about this. I mean, cry as much as you want, but, like, get over it and then carry on.
And that kind of links into what someone said about what they've learnt this year. They said no matter the extent to which you plan, some things are just out of your control.
Yes.
And someone said that they learnt to accept that. So I really like that, and it relates quite nicely to what you said as well about just accepting things and don't be too hard on yourself. And again, that was another one someone said. They said it's okay to go easy on yourself sometimes.
Definitely. Oh, I'm just reading some of the responses. I can't say this on the podcast. Sorry. I think you know who you are. And I am not taking these insults. People are insulting me. Sham, I'm atting you here.
I think he thought that it was anonymous when he said it.
Yeah, I don't care. It's not anonymous. I'm atting
This
you,
is hate
Sham.
mail.
Yeah, other people learnt the importance of time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's very important.
I've got a really cute one. So someone
say.
said that everything's gonna be good in the end, and if it's not good, then it's not the end.
Oh, that's cute.
That's a good one.
That's like a Bollywood movie, isn't it?
Yeah, I swear it is. Oh, that's a good. Yeah,
quite cool.
That's similar to one I heard. Sorry. It says, "Life is short. Do what makes you happy."
Yes. YOLO. Another one, learning to be confident.
Yes.
That's the biggest thing. Fake it till you make it. But literally, no one knows you. Like, especially if you're going to a new course, a new society, no one knows you. You can literally be whoever you want to be in that period of time, right? And you can literally mold yourself into whoever you want to be until you are that person.
Yeah. And did you think, Dara, a few years ago, you'd be coming on to this podcast and say, hello, welcome to Spill the Chai with Dhra and Ilina? Like, you just wouldn't think that, right? And now you're like, what is this confidence?
No, definitely not.
And there's another one. We are all learning more about ourselves every day.
Yes. You're always going to learn every day. And if you're not learning, then you're not doing it right, clearly.
If you're not learning, you're not living.
Wow, look at you with those quotes.
I've got two more. So, not everyone has your best intentions, but that's okay. It's about recognizing who cares.
Aww. This. That's, again, like cutting out the fake people.
Yeah. Aww. So cute. And the last one I got is this person has learnt the importance of family, and I think that's a nice one to end on.
Yes,
and like family meaning like certain close friends as well that you consider family.
Friends are the family that you choose. From all of this, as much as it has been a rough year, I mean, you can't compare how you've been feeling compared to someone else. Like, you can't invalidate your feelings just because someone else is having it worse, which is an important thing to think about. But I think just knowing that you do have all these people around you, and like, even if you don't, you have us, but knowing that you have these people around you that care and that you can rely on is amazing. And I think it's made us all just more grateful for life. I think for life, grateful for like literally grateful for life, for our health, for surviving, for
it's true.
Being able to do the things that we do, like being able to still have an education through this, even though it's been like rough. I don't know, like we've literally made it through this year, which is amazing.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's been really, really difficult, and I think it's really good that you guys have reflected really well, self-reflection, and learnt the importance of some things, especially being forced to learn it in some ways as well. But thank you everyone for contributing. It's been really, really good, hasn't it, Dara? We've got some main themes from today.
No, literally. we went into a rabbit hole at one point, literally just talking about
gratefulness, life, sparkles, rainbows, unicorns. But it's accepting that like life isn't always like that, and it isn't actually like that, but it's how we make of it.
Yeah. I'm just so happy to be in a place right now where we can like celebrate what other people have achieved, what they're grateful for, like what they've learned, because it's really cool and interesting to see how different people's takes on this whole year and how it has affected them. And and then we hope you guys have taken away something from this and from each other as well, especially by hearing about each other's experiences. We hope we've helped you guys in some way recognize that you're not alone, and it sounds like we're really desperate to have friends now, doesn't it? But it really does.
That you could speak to us. In January time we will be having our Hindu sock households, won't we, Dara?
Yes, you will find out who's in your household if you've signed up.
It'll be a
Soon.
lovely way to start the new year. And also
that,
just a shout out to everyone actually that helped get involved in our donations for Christmas server and our competition. Thanks to everyone's help, we managed to raise £213.
That's amazing.
It's so amazing, right? So I think it's
Yeah,
a
of course.
lovely way to end the year, and we have Server Week coming up in February. Loads of really fun activities throughout the year. Hopefully some in-person events, although I'm not too sure. But trust me, guys, you won't be bored. But yeah, is there any other shout outs we want to give?
Oh, like if anyone wants to come volunteer with us, let us know. DM us, because it's a great way to give back if you are if it's safe for you to do so, because it is in the city, it's in Central. So if you're in London, let us know and you want to volunteer, and we can sign you up.
And they'll be able to donate, they'll be able to help give out the hygiene packs that we guys fundraised for. So that'd be really nice for everyone as well, to actually distribute out what you guys raised.
If you want to get involved, please do, and if it is safe to do so, just message us, DM us.
DM us at Dhra.
No, stop it! So that's it. Thank you all for participating in our polls, in our questions, asking us questions. And yeah, we are so grateful to have such a supportive family of people who are listening, supporting us with the podcast, with all of the stuff that we're doing with Hindu Sock. And yeah, thank you so much.
We're really lucky to have you guys. Again, like Dhra said, involved. And honestly, 2021, we're speaking it into existence, is going to be the year, everyone, okay? Even if, social contact and stuff is still limited, we're still going to make sure that all of you guys can still get involved with Hindu Sock and just be connected to one another, and there'll be loads of opportunity to make a massive difference. Again, volunteering, joining calls, learning. There's so many opportunities, and before you know it, there'll be committee applications open. So do get involved, everyone, in everything. Take on opportunities, be kind.
Take care of yourself, your families, be safe. We're all with you, we're all there to support you. If you need anything, please literally DM us, our own accounts on our Casey or Hindu Sock account, but please do reach out. If you are feeling upset or sad, or just feel like you need to rant and vent to someone,
you got us.
We're literally there. You've literally got us, and we honestly do care, and we will take out the time to speak to you. So
yes,
please do that. And yes, thank you so much for listening, and see you next time. Bye.
Okay, see you next year. Ha, get it?
Stay safe. Bye.
Bye.